Super.
Sock it to me.
You said put it where?
Right up under the juice.
You said you don't remember how much that motherfucker cost? Cause I need me one like that.
Amazon, $40.
That?
Yes.
That.
I think this came off a Fat Kid deal. You have to.
Cause my shit was $40 and my shit is very cheap. It ain't like that.
This shit high as fuck.
That's all for the say. I don't think that's the $40 one.
How do you know which ring light is a better quality by just looking at them on the internet?
The reviews.
I don't be trusting what another motherfucker say.
I do. It just depends on the language that they use. Cause some motherfuckers you can tell it's some Asian dude just writing his own reviews. I'm very happy with it. It is very good. It's very everything. I was happy when I seen it. That shit, I know that's some bullshit.
Okay, then that's perfect. Yeah.
Hey, oh shit. We gonna be watched the fuck out on YouTube. But
no, we're not.
You don't see how we look? Cause that's how we gonna look.
Okay, there, perfect. I'm happy. Are you happy with that? You gonna do the show with a rag on your head?
Cause it's blue rag.
You can.
That one you probably ain't even gonna be able to tell what that do, but fuck it though.
You can turn that off.
That's your dark ass phone. You gotta step it up with your Android.
You see my face? I'm not gonna learn no whole new system. That's the only reason I don't want an Android, because I just honestly don't want to learn a new system. I think that the Android has better cameras. That is it.
Yeah.
That is it. But I'm not into, if I could have the Android and my iPhone, I would do it. But we're not balling like that.
You're gonna need a second phone in a minute.
I got 2 phones. One for the job and one for the hoes. Hey, I can't hear myself.
Start the podcast.
I cannot hear myself. I can hear y'all, but I can't hear me.
Man, you a bullshit nigga, dog.
I hear B, but I don't hear me. I still can't hear. I'm like fucking muted. I can't hear myself. Yep, I can hear you. I just can't hear me. I cannot hear me. My mic is not even connected. Ain't that a bitch? I'm not connected. Still not connected. Is this one? Okay, yeah, it is recording. Because I can see the record button in the bottom. Oh, boo, yeah, there the fuck I go.
Yeah,
yes.
I can hear you too.
I can hear me. In all my sexy, deep voice goodness. What that shit say? Ain't never been hacked either? Ain't never been hacked either? Shit. I don't even know what that mean. I got banned. I ain't get hacked.
I've been hacked. It's the worst.
I got banned. They said,
I put free Young Dolly on my thing. I can't believe that.
They said, fuck you, Young Dolemite. Okay, that button's still green.
What?
The record button.
Who's opening
That's
it up?
how I
You
know.
or me?
Me, I think.
Okay.
Possibly. I don't know. I forgot.
Alright, y'all ready?
Yup. I'll open it though.
Thank you. I'm asking so we can decide right now. Man, you need to get some cup holders. I mean,
wow.
I got some gold.
Wet ass pussy. I like that title. Yeah. They did what they were supposed to do. Yeah. I wasn't mad at the song at all. Only thing I didn't like about the video was Kylie. Like,
can you wait? And we could talk about all this on the show?
Shit, we can talk about it again. Got thousands of fucking hours of content for this shit.
We only have one on Instagram. Come on, go.
Can we get some air horns and shit? Yeah. Good afternoon, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. Welcome to the Cat vs. Dog podcast with my lovely co-host CJ and me. I'm just here. Y'all don't even need to know my name.
Yeah, say your name,
I'm
Negro.
banned on social media and shit. I'm nobody. I'm anonymous.
You ain't shit.
That too. I'm anonymous and I ain't shit. I ain't even on social media, so I'm not important.
Oh my gosh.
This is Young Dolemite, but anyway.
Thank you. Black men are so extra in 2020.
How was I'm dark skinned.
On what level? On what show?
This level. Look at that arm. Look at that dark skin arm. Y'all see that shit?
Y'all show some love to Young Dolly because he feels
CJ.
really proud
dark
that
skinned now.
he's been riding his bike, and so
I'm
now his
dark-skinned.
arms are a little bit darker. Listen, Dark skin
Darkness.
is the color of the caramel.
Darkness
Is the color of the roll when it first gets hard. That's
Darkness is spreading. It's summertime, so now I'm dark now.
You feel good?
Yeah.
It makes you feel good to be a little bit
My
darker.
real dark skinned nigga essence. Now I'm dark skinned on the outside too.
What's up? Shout out to our super producer, Ben Randy. Ben, how was your weekend?
It's wonderful.
Yeah?
Can't complain, yeah.
What'd you do?
Oh man, a bunch of rearranging.
Oh, our studio is rearranged, y'all. Shout out to our studio. It's really cute now.
About 60% done.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a Texas Roadhouse table.
Yeah.
I love it.
And came from inspiration from Drink Champs.
Shout out to Nori and the rest of them
And the rest of
motherfuckers.
them,
Whoever the motherfuckers
How was
is.
your weekend?
My weekend was good. What I do this weekend?
In the Bay with the
All
Bay.
week, you know?
Yeah.
This weekend I was not in the Bay.
This week.
Y'all.
Yeah.
So this weekend I did travel up to Oakland to partake in some of the culture and the food there. Had a really good time. Just wanted to get away. Went over to San Francisco. It was real cute. It's really, really cold there, honestly, at night. It's ridiculous. But there's nothing like San Francisco. If you've never been to San Francisco, I definitely recommend you go and partake in the culture, partake in the hilly roads, ride a trolley, hit up Lake Lamert. It's so much culture and fun there. But yeah, I had a good weekend. It's been productive.
Did you go to Tenderloin?
No, what's that?
You didn't go to Tenderloin?
No.
You know, it's just a part of Frisco.
What is Tenderloin?
Dave Chappelle said that shit is rough. He said it's not tender.
What is
And
it?
what was that other part that he was talking about? Dang,
Tell
I
me what
forgot.
it is.
I don't know. I ain't
Is it a
know
strip
that.
club?
Nah. It's
Because
like
we
the
was
area
looking for
of
a
the
strip
city.
club. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I already know that San Francisco has a large LGBTQ community, so that's not what I was looking for. I was just looking to, relax.
Yeah.
Catch some
I want to
breeze.
go. I went to Frisco not too long ago though.
How was that? Oh, wait, no, you went because of
With
work?
Yeah.
That don't count.
So yeah, I didn't partake in any culture. I partake in a hotel room and then I was up out that thing.
You should load up your wife, the kids, and go to Oakland. That's where the culture is. That's where the sites are. We went.
That's
you
where
know
the
what?
niggas is.
Listen, it was very disheartening to go by the Black Panther headquarters to just see it be torn down and it just be another house now. Like, our culture is not preserved here, and I get why black people feel away. I mean, I get it in general, but when you see shit like that, it really hit home. Like, damn, this was a monumental something, and now it's just another house on the block. And I don't know if people in Oakland went through the measures to try to make it a landmark, but it definitely should be one. Period.
Yeah.
But it's just another house on the block now, selling for an outrageous amount of money because it's California.
Yeah, I'm always in Oakland though.
Oh, for work?
Yeah, on the east side, yep.
Yeah. Shout out to my
I be
upstairs.
staying in my hotel room though. I don't know them niggas like that.
Oh my
I be wanting to kick it, but I don't know them niggas like that.
What does that mean? I don't know them niggas like that. What does that have to do with you stopping and getting out and seeing the sights?
I don't really too much kick it when I don't know niggas like that.
I didn't say go to the hood. I said go see the sights.
That's the sights I like to see. Everything else I can see from Google.
That's not the same. You can see the Grand Canyon from Google, but that's
Exactly.
not the same. Oh my gosh.
It's
That's a
kinda
whole
the
nother
same.
conversation.
It's not
for a
all that
whole
different.
Another
Because
day.
when I was in St. Louis, I was like, yeah, looks the same as it does on Google.
Man-made objects and what God created have two different effects. So if you're talking about that huge ass arch,
Yeah.
and then when you're talking about what God created, that's two different things.
Yeah, some of that shit's kind of the same.
No.
Mountains and shit like that. It's the
Mountains,
same.
they have a whole different effect. You can't be you just posted on your page, I'm gonna look at the stars type nigga. You can't say I'm gonna look at the stars type person and then say, oh, I can catch it on Google. It's one or the other because they have two completely different effects.
Stars don't be on Google.
I hate this nigga with a passion, y'all. I just want y'all to know that.
Can't really Google the stars.
You can Google anything.
I know, but they don't look like how they look in real life. The Grand Canyon
Exactly.
looks
No.
the same as Google.
I can't wait to go to the
A lot of that shit, like when I be in like Utah and they got them big ass rocks, I'm like, damn, this look just like Google.
No.
So I wouldn't
Lies.
travel to see shit like that, not on purpose. Yeah, for real.
Lies. So
And I see that shit all the time. You can't see hood niggas all the time.
yes, you can.
You kind of need a chaperone for that type of shit.
You know, that's how y'all feel out here in LA. But I feel like I can go to any hood and I'm good.
We fuck strangers up in LA.
I can go to any hood and I'm good.
You're a woman.
Man, bitches get shot.
Yeah, but usually
Women
when bitches get shot,
all
there's
the
a
time.
reason for that.
Shit.
Niggas.
Meg got 2 bullets to the feet. Ain't necessarily no reason for that.
The WAP.
If you shooting it,
That was the WAP. Terry didn't get the WAP.
if niggas was shooting bitches because they had wet ass pussy, I would have been shot a long time ago. So no, we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna do that. Niggas is shooting.
It was the WAP.
Niggas is shooting females because of their insecurity.
Blame it on the WAP.
No. Okay. So let's get into that.
Put a fucking phone book on his car seat.
Cardi B.
Fuck, you got a car seat in the driver's seat of a car.
I can't. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion dropped their single, which I'm excited to see because I thought at one point that Megan would not be able to work with Cardi B because she had did that track with Nicki. And you know, Nicki and Cardi definitely don't get along. So when I seen them do the track and I saw the artwork for it, I love the whole pin curl throwback. I love the big gold earrings. I thought whoever came up with that concept was very smart. That was very cute. That was great advertisement. That was great marketing. I love that. Then when I heard the song, I was like, oh, wow. I knew what WAP stood for.
Good job, Megan.
Before it even, when I saw the letters, I was like, WAP, what could that possibly stand for? It came to me. I'm not mad at them for making the song. I'm not. If that's what you want to do with your artistry, by all means, do that. Do I like it? No. Will I be bumping it in my car ride down the street? No. But if let's say life was regular right now and we was having brunches and parties and day parties and this wasn't COVID and I was on my way to a function live with some drinks, hell yeah, I'm bumping that. I'm bumping it. It's great for that type of atmosphere. But just in my car, no, I really don't want to hear that. And that's just me. I'm sure there are tons of people, but here's my thing. I'm not going to down them either and say, oh my God, you're an embarrassment to the culture. You're an embarrassment to the women. No, everybody is not going to be Michelle Obama and everybody is not going to be Cardi B. And I feel like every time a Cardi B or somebody comes along like that, we try to force them into another box. But you knew who these people were when they came on the scene. Cardi B was a stripper. She had tassels on her titties and showing them on Instagram. If you'll show your titties on Instagram for free, it's not too much more after that. And I'm not saying that in a shady way. I'm just saying that's just the facts of the situation. Like, that's who you were. So stop trying to make these people be the role model for, I guess, your life, your children, or whatever it is that you think that they should be. They're catching a lot of flack and I really don't understand why.
I don't either. They did exactly what I expected them to do. This is the exact song I expected to hear. This was the exact video I expected to see. I literally was not surprised at anything. None of the content. I wasn't surprised at the name. I wasn't surprised at how. Only thing I was surprised at in the video was Kylie walking around that motherfucker for nothing.
What was the point of putting Kylie in it? I didn't understand that.
Because she's a rich bitch.
She's a rich bitch, but
That's
who are you cool
it.
with though? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, normally that's fine. I get you're rich, but who do you have an established relationship where either one of them will want to say, "Oh, girl, come pull up in the video"?
But I think that's the reason, like when we was talking about Megan and like how I was saying, like she'll stand next to anybody.
Who will?
Megan. Like, Megan seems to fuck with whoever she runs into. Like, you know, I think after her little live that I watched, now she's kind of reevaluating who she stands next to. But I think this video probably was shot like a month ago.
The movie.
Like I would assume they shot this video a little minute ago, so she probably met Kylie and was like, "Oh, we finna shoot a video, pull up," type shit. Like, but I think after that live, she was talking about it like, I really need to reevaluate who I fuck with. Like, and remember I had said that like Megan just seemed to fuck with whoever. Oh, they seem nice, cool. We can be friends. We can kick it. Like, it's not always cool to attach yourself to every fucking body. Like, you got to be more brand conscious when you become such a big brand like she is. Like, she's one of the top 5 probably most famous people in hip hop right now. Like, you can't just be attaching yourself to any old everybody, even if they are a fucking billionaire.
And that's the mind, but I think that's where she probably struggles at, because it's like, okay, you would think you have to be mindful around people who potentially have less than you. Right, hood people or whatever the case may be. But you wouldn't think that you would have to be as mindful as around people who have money themselves, who are multimillionaires themselves. But
Kylie's brand is drama.
Kylie's brand is honestly drama. What brings in her money. Yeah, she's drama, but not like how Kim and Chloe and the older sisters were. She really, her makeup, her line, it sells.
But
that's where her money comes from. She's a brand and an entity in and of her own.
But without the drama, she wouldn't be a brand.
What drama does she have? What has Kylie really been caught up in? Now, let's detach the Jordan Woods shit. That's Jordan shit that was attached to Kylie, which if we really want to break that down, that shit probably was plotted and planned from the get-go. Who knows?
But their whole family, everything that they got came from the drama.
Oh yeah,
like,
for
of course their
sure.
daddy was a lawyer, but they became $1 billion industry
off
as a
sex
family.
tape.
Exactly. Off
but that's only going that took Kim
show.
so far.
But I'm just saying though, the way that Kylie's mom orchestrates everything, like that bitch a mad scientist. Like,
yes, agreed.
She creates storylines in everything that's gonna sell. Like even Meg getting shot. I think her Kylie mama had something to do with that shit. Like Chris probably set that shit up as some type of storyline they gonna put on TV at some point.
If they put it on TV at some point, I would definitely come back and say, "Oh, Young Dolly, you was right." Because my thing is, her mom is such a mastermind about shit. Even when Tristan had cheated on Chloe, they had all of that filmed for the show. They had it ready. None of the shit with Megan is filmed, is on the show or on.
Yeah.
Listen, they will be advertising it. I promise, bro. Already, I don't think that was. I don't think Kylie, because I've seen Kylie, and I'm guilty. I've watched the show from time to time. Go all the way left on her mama with shit about that. Not saying that. I feel like that set of Kim, Chloe, and the 3 sisters, the original 3, and then these 2 up under them are just a little bit different. Yeah. They're just a little bit. Not saying they ain't with the shits as well, because they want to make bread at the end of the day too. But they know their lanes. You don't even see, like when Kylie broke up with Travis, that could have been a drama and a whole bunch of situation and this and that. We didn't see none of that like that. Travis not on the show. Travis and the baby is rarely on the episode. Now she even had her own individual Kylie Runs LA or whatever the show was. It was really just her and Jordan on that show.
Yeah. But
now,
still,
cool. I don't know.
I just wouldn't want to associate myself with none of them motherfuckers. Like, they just seem like the type of motherfuckers that nobody around them comes out better than they were before they met them.
Oh, well, no.
Exactly. So why would you want to hang out with a motherfucker that every motherfucker that attaches themselves to this family turns out fucked? Well, look at who connects to them, and they connections don't go up. It always goes down. Kanye, Lamar Odom, that fucking every basketball player Chloe done fucked on. Like, everybody comes out worse after fucking with them.
Courtney's husband turned into an alcoholic.
That's what the fuck I'm saying, my nigga. Like, everybody who attaches Lord Disick.
Yeah.
Everybody who attaches themselves to them ends up fucked up. Like, bitch, stay the fuck away from me. Like, Megan should stay the fuck away from a lot of people that I be seeing her around.
I cannot wait for the full entirety of that story to just unreveal itself. Period. Because who knows what was really going on. We already know weird shit go on in Hollywood anyway. I don't take Megan as somebody who's green, but I will say this, and it's not It is because I'm from Houston, but you can have a mindset to be cool. Like, yes, Megan is like, yeah, I'm cool with everybody, but that don't necessarily mean that that's my partner. Or that don't necessarily mean like I'm calling Kylie on the phone and telling her my business. Yeah, you can pull up and come to the video. Megan then rented out mansions out here and had random girls. If you want to come and twerk and have a good time and come to the mansion and hang out. So I don't think it's necessary. I'm glad that she's reevaluating who she keeps around her, period. Because I hate that you had to get shot to figure that out. But it is what it is.
That's green behavior.
It is, but listen, no, there's nothing that can prepare anybody for Hollywood. There's nothing that can, there's no course you can go through. I don't care if you know somebody who knows somebody, unless your mama, your daddy was Denzel or somebody who's seen that shit and could tell you firsthand. There's nothing when you come from the bottom that can prepare you for this shit. I can guarantee you that off top, because it's just a different type of shit that you would not believe in. Then who wants to almost like, yes, you want success, right? But who wants to live in a world where you have to literally question everybody around you whether they have money or not?
That's the world I live in.
You question everybody around you?
Body, yes.
Why?
Because I'm from the hood. You get killed fucking with the wrong people.
Listen, your level of questioning people, and you still go over there though.
What you mean?
You still go to the hood.
Yeah, because that's my hood.
Right.
But I
So
still keep it on me. Just in case.
I don't know why her bodyguard
niggas.
was not with her that day. Who knows why, but
yeah, because he was real cryptic about that shit. Like, if you know why I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, nigga.
That should let you know that's the second person that didn't have a bodyguard with him.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Pop Smoke.
Nipsey.
Nipsey. The third, you know what I'm saying? So
sometimes it could just be I would not want, if you are a free person, especially let's take Nipsey, somebody who moves freely, does what the fuck they want, when the fuck they want. Don't constantly feel like I need security. And I'm sure Meg felt that way too. I'm not doing a concert. It's not a whole bunch of people. I'm probably just hanging out with me and my best friend.
Shout out to Aaliyah. I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody. It's cool to be free and
She
shit,
said,
but when you become a brand, you ain't just anybody. You ain't just a random person no more. You're not just a free person no more. You a fucking brand. You are $1 million entity. You are an industry walking. So you can't just be walking around like everything is fly. Like, motherfuckers is gunning for you. When you become a brand as big as she, yeah, obviously. We seen that. Like, motherfuckers is looking to take you down. This motherfucker's looking to take something from you when you have so much, when you got so much potential, when you got so much upside. A lot of people who try to get next to you is getting next to you because they feel like some of that clout gonna rain on them.
Is that the majority of people that's around you?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the majority.
It is.
I don't think it's the majority.
That's why most rich, famous motherfuckers like to stay in very small groups of people, because they know that the
nigga, I'm not
majority
rich
of
and I like to stay in small groups of people.
But I'm saying though, most of the motherfuckers who remain successful have a very small core group they stay around, because they understand the fact that the most people that's gonna come close to you is coming close to you because of what you have to offer them.
I get that mentality and I understand their mindset, but I don't necessarily think that that's always the case. I think jealousy and envy is most treacherous among likes. So anytime you in the same industry with people, that's where the jealousy is going to be the thickest at. Among like trainers. You see trainers, I train, so I see trainers shit on other trainers all the time. Like, look at them making that client do this, do that, whatever. And it's be like, my nigga, if that works for them, why is that a problem? So I don't necessarily feel like that's everybody around you, but she should be selected. Everyone, not just Megan Thee Stallion. Whoever you are sitting watching this right now, you should be selective with the people that you have around you. If people don't mean you no good. And then my thing is, really watch people's actions. It's not so much what they say, it's what they do.
Yeah. But when you become a multi-millionaire, I'm watching everything motherfuckers say.
You can't watch everything though, because you're busy. You're making videos. You have press conferences. You have TV shows. You have 1,000 things to do. So watching motherfuckers like you think you
That's
watching
why you
motherfuckers.
gotta hire motherfuckers to watch motherfuckers for you.
Which that's why we don't understand why Justin wasn't there. But nevertheless, we're not tripping about WAP. It was expected.
They landed the plane.
Here's my thing. You know who be mad about shit like this though? It be niggas. and I have spoke on this before. Every time I vocalize my opinion on my social media page, it's always a dude. It's always a guy who comes in to complain or shit on it or say something negative, and it'd be like, my nigga,
little dick energy.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's little dick energy.
So all the niggas who are hating on WAP are niggas with small dick.
If you'll sit here and argue with a woman about women business, that's little dick nigga shit. Like what the fuck is why you got such a strong opinion on what women is doing? They made a song for women. It's women making the song. Women are there to enjoy the song. Why do you give a fuck? Fuck that got to do with you, nigga. You ain't make the song for us.
What do you have to say to women who don't like the song?
Dry pussy energy. You obviously don't have wet ass pussy. You got DAP.
You stupid.
You don't got WAP. You got DAP.
What's the D for?
Dry. Dry ass pussy. That's
You're
what they
idiot. Listen, go ahead, B.
That has to be the name of the episode. DAP. Yo, that's nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Bitches that got DAP, they mad at this shit.
Bitches out here dapping niggas.
Hell yeah. Bitch done dap me.
Oh my
I had to bring baby oil, Astroglide. God damn it.
Astroglide.
It's some old
I
shit.
don't know what that is.
She don't know. She don't know about the Astroglide.
That face tilted on she lying.
She don't know about Astroglide. She shouldn't know about Astroglide.
It sounds like the Astro band that Jamie Foxx had on his show. That's the only time I've heard the word Astro, and then the Astros.
No, Astroglide, it's a lubricant.
For what?
Going up in that ass.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's called Astroglide? This sounds like something for a car.
It's basically like KY Jelly before KY Jelly became the standard of lubricants for going up in that ass. Because Astroglide, you know, shout out to AMG.
Where do you buy
DJ
it?
Quick. Shorty had the gin and the Astroglide. I don't think you can buy it anymore. I don't even know if it's in stores. I never bought none. Not into that butt shit.
Where is it sold, man?
Sex stores.
I'm pretty sure on Amazon. Amazon have everything.
Oh,
You think they got Astroglide on Amazon?
Pull it up,
man.
man.
I'm gonna look for some. Astroglide. Shout out to Astroglide. We doing good, Astroglide.
If Astroglide would like to become a supporter of the Cat vs. Dog podcast,
we would definitely
welcome.
do ads. If you want to get all up in that ass, get you some Astroglide.
We welcome you here. Okay, so women with
Astroglide.
No shit, that's dope.
Water-based lubricant.
Yeah. Shout out to Astroglide. You're doing good, Astroglide.
Premium waterproof
Good
silicone
job.
liquid.
Yeah.
Personal lubricant.
Get all up in that ass with Astroglide.
Organics.
Yeah. Oh damn, they got organic Astroglide.
Yeah, they got
Damn.
what's more
You must
organic
remain
than
healthy
water?
on the
liquid
punk,
water,
bitch.
strawberry flavor.
Yeah. Shout out to Astroglide.
If you want a little
If
strawberry
you want to
on
remain
your
healthy
fudge.
on the bitch, yeah. If you would like to stay organic on a punk, bitch, you bitch ass niggas. Shout out to
So those
Astroglide.
who
You're
are
doing
listening
good.
via
Numbers.
iHeart or Apple, I'm looking here on Amazon.com. And it is something called Astro.
We are helping
the fact that it's
Astroglide do
called
numbers.
Astro makes me not want to fuck with
It's
it.
from
that.
Houston.
No, nigga, this ain't Houston bitches. WAP. Ain't no Astro. WAP.
But if it's going in your ass,
No, WAP that too.
a wet ass.
Trying to tell you.
This
is way too much.
You got WAP and WAP. Wet ass.
You got Wawa in your wah.
It does come in a variety of flavors. Strawberry,
Wow.
They have
Wow.
a gentle gel for those
Wow,
with
but
sensitive
wet ass
skin.
booty.
I can't. I've never seen this in my life. You can get a 2-pack for
Shout out to Astroglide, y'all. Astroglide, holler at us, man. We will do ads. You will do numbers.
We will.
I know somebody.
Good job,
I know somebody
Astroglide.
who has a sponsorship on.
Really?
Astroglide?
Yeah, they are porn
Tell
stars.
them to look out.
They out in Iowa.
Damn.
And his name
Iowa.
is Ben.
Damn. Shout out to Ben in Iowa with the Astroglide bag.
I've never.
Good
heard
job,
of that in
Astroglide.
my life.
Yeah.
Okay, so women we
With
done
dry
enough on-
pussy are mad at the wet ass pussy.
No, we're done with the whole WAP thing. If you mad, get over it. You know who Cardi B and Megan Thee
If
Stallion
you
are.
mad, drink more water,
Here's my thing.
eat fruit.
Were you mad when they came out with slob on my knob? Men can say whatever they want to say about women's vaginas and what they want to do to them and how they hold sluts, bitches, whatever. Run through them all night long. But then once a woman says anything about what she wants to do and how she feels about her pussy and the confidence that comes with that, then it's a problem.
They never heard of Trina? Nicki Minaj?
I don't know. It's not the
Baddest
same.
bitch.
Trina,
Pull
yes.
over that ass too fat?
Trina, yes.
Yeah,
Kaya,
like my neck and my
yes.
back, they never heard these songs.
No.
Like shit, even like MC Lightning was having some songs about their pussy.
I don't think
lightweight
MC
shit.
Light ever had a song about her pussy.
Yeah.
I don't think Queen
I'd have to go
Latifah.
back.
Queen Latifah,
Nah, not
MC
Queen
Light,
Latifah,
and
'cause she was eating pussy.
shout out to Boyce Watkins. I really like him. He's a advocate for the black community on Instagram and social media, and
He's
put
a
up.
money guy.
He's a money guy, but he put up that women went from like Queen Latifah's to, and then he had a picture of Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, and it's
Lil
like,
Kim.
don't do that shit.
Foxy
There
Brown.
have always been the Megan Thee Stallions or the Cardi B's or women who, yes,
Kim.
it has always existed.
Shout out to
This
Foxy
is not
Brown.
what Megan and Cardi and Nicki are doing is not fucking new.
I think Roxanne Shante had a song about how good
It's
her pussy
always been a
was.
song. Now, has it always been as mainstream? No. And have women always had the platform to say how they felt about their own pussy?
Salt
No.
and Pepper had a song about how good their pussy was.
They may
Shout out to
have.
them.
I'll give them that. I'll give you that. Salt and Pepper may have
Pussy.
had something.
Pussy.
They had
That was
pussy.
about sex.
But it was about sex, but it wasn't about how I feel about my pussy. That's different.
They had a Let's Talk About Sex.
Hell
They
yeah.
had Let's
Shout
Talk
out
About
to wet
Sex.
ass pussy. I love it.
Women with fans only account. Do
Shout
they
out to
deserve a
OnlyFans.
Do they deserve a quality man? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Why do they deserve a quality man?
Shit.
If they showing that. Let's talk about. Okay, we're gonna separate it. I feel like there's a difference between women on OnlyFans who get butt ass naked and then women who on there like in their swimsuits showing
No
their
shout
feet.
out to them.
Why? No, shout out to them too. Cause I will start an OnlyFans showing my feet. If y'all willing to pay to see these toes, what?
No shout out to them.
I'm paying. I'm setting it up right now.
As much as I love Persephone, no shout out to her.
Why?
Cause you got people paying to see the same shit you putting on Instagram.
And that's shout out to her. That's a smart businesswoman. Why
Let me
should
not
I
say
get
that.
naked?
No shout out to you niggas that's stupid enough to pay for the same shit.
No.
that you see
Don't
on
insult
Instagram.
these men. Don't insult
No
these
shout
men.
out to the tricks.
They're not tricks.
Yes, they
If
are.
you are satisfied with what you're seeing, then you are a satisfied customer.
A satisfied trick.
No.
Yeah, you're tricking.
No, because
It
I've
is
had
tricking
men.
if you got it. It is tricking if you're
It's not
satisfied.
tricking if
You
you
are
got
a
it.
trick.
You're hearing it from a man, but you should listen to a
Exactly.
woman.
No, you shouldn't.
Boom. Pussy, dick. What do you want?
You
That's
ain't
who
gonna
you
get the
should
pussy being a
listen to.
trick, so don't listen
Who
to the
told
person
you
that
that?
gave you the pussy. You listen to the exact person
Who
that's gonna
told
tell
you?
you no.
The
when you try to
person
get
with the pussy you should listen to, because who told you you ain't gonna get it or not get it?
And who told
Tricking
you no?
has definitely got many a nigga some pussy.
And it also got many a nigga not the pussy.
Yeah, well, then you didn't know how to close the deal, and you might need to work on closing the deal. But
Then you should
tricking,
listen to me. I'll teach you how to
tricking
close the deal.
will. That's
Me.
one avenue toward it.
Never listen to the salesman when you're trying to buy something, because they're
I
trying
ain't
to sell
selling
you
shit.
something.
I ain't selling shit.
She's
My
selling
shit
you
is
tricking.
I'm not
That's what
selling
she's
you
selling.
tricking. I'm telling you if you're
She's saying,
comfortable
shout out
with
to
that.
you niggas that's
shut
paying
up.
for non-nudity. Nah,
Shout
don't
out
pay
for
for
a
that.
nigga that's willing to invest in something he like. That's what I'm saying.
Don't do it.
That's what
niggas.
you should do.
You
if I
fucking
like
up the
something,
market.
I'm not gonna. Not only am I gonna talk about it, I'm gonna put my money where the fuck my mouth is.
You niggas
So
are
if nigga
paying.
you see it and you like it, then put your money where your mouth is, cause she gonna be more apt to listen and go with what the fuck you're saying. I'm just telling you in the beginning, than a nigga who just running his mouth.
Nigga, trust me.
Nigga,
You ain't gonna get nowhere tricking, dog.
trust me. This nigga's married.
Yep. And you know why I'm married? Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You should
Man.
listen, niggas.
Listen, I'm a
That-
Southern girl
how
that's
do-
been
how do
in
you
LA
get
almost
married?
8 years.
You gotta know what you're talking about.
No, you don't. All you gotta do is go down to the courthouse, file the paperwork. You ain't gotta know shit to get married.
And then you end up divorced.
And I'm just saying, you ain't
I'm
gotta
not-
know nothing. I know tons of motherfuckers who don't know shit.
Niggas got tricked into getting married.
No,
Them
they
niggas
didn't
was
get
probably
tricked.
tricks too.
They are.
Hell yeah.
You don't get whopped.
Whopped over the head.
That's what. No, you don't get whopped into get married. You get whopped into you triggering off your cash. You get whopped into a lot of other bullshit. But
What, off
nobody
your
whops
cash?
you. If
Tricking.
you get married just because this woman had some good vagina, you're a dumbass.
With
That's
your
not
dumb
even a
ass.
trick. You're a dumbass. Because you should have had a bigger list of requirements of what you wanted in a wife. Besides some wet ass pussy.
A lot of
so
tricks
shame
are
on your
dumbasses.
stupid ass. No, they're not.
Shame on
Tricks
your
are men
stupid
who have
asses.
money.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is. It's
And
a
like
man
to
who
give it
that's
up
anybody.
for nothing.
No, not
Yeah.
nothing. Because Lil Wayne is the one who said it ain't tricking if you got it. I'm
And
sure
he's
it's
a trick.
not for nothing.
He's a trick. That's trick shit.
He's a smart man.
That's a
Think crackheads don't
justification
know they crackheads?
of tricking.
I wonder. Because I don't feel like ugly
Some
people
do,
know that
some
they
don't.
ugly.
A lot of them do, a lot of them don't.
I don't feel like ugly people know they're ugly, just like
No,
people who
I know
have bad
some.
breath never know that they have bad breath. So I don't know. I
No.
wonder.
Because I know when my breath is bad.
Yeah.
But people who have, I have had a whole nigga.
Lick-
I wish I could
lick your
shout
top
out
lip
this
and do
nigga.
this. That's how you know when you're
Sweetest guy ever. Breath on 1,000. That shit was terrible. And still to this day, I did not have the heart to tell him. Like, mine. Shanae knows who he
That's
is.
not
Shout out to
good.
Shanae.
That's not good.
Ugh. I've
not
never kissed a nigga and his breath been so disgusting.
That's not good.
It was the worst.
When he call you, his ringtone should be Unleash the Dragon.
Why would I even give this nigga a ringtone? I don't even save numbers, let
Unleash
alone
the
give
dragon.
ringtones.
Huh? I do. I give motherfuckers ringtones all the time.
Tell me why women with OnlyFans account who show their pussy should have meaningful relationships.
Because
Why should the man say, "Oh, this is just your job"?
everybody deserves somebody. A lot of ex-prostitutes have husbands. A lot of ex-strippers
But they're not
have
doing it
husbands.
anymore. They're not. I'm talking about somebody who is
Who
actively
currently has an
showing their
OnlyFans account.
pussy on the internet.
Some niggas don't mind. There's niggas married to whole porn stars. Who was that fighter? The Huntington Beach bad boy? What was the homeboy's name?
Ortiz.
Yeah, Tito Ortiz was married to Jenna Jameson while she was actively doing porn. Like, some motherfuckers, they really ain't tripping. And if you happy with that, I'm happy with you being happy. So, yeah, you know, strippers. There's strippers down south who show their whole pussy. There's porn stars who are actively doing porn. Like, there's women doing all types of shit. I don't really judge what makes another motherfucker happy. Some
No,
dudes
we're not talking about the judgment.
meet
part.
they girl in a strip club.
Yes, but then they wanted
Get
to
with
quit.
her. No, a lot of them. Like, when I used to sell vacuum cleaners, I sold a vacuum cleaner to a couple. The wife was actively stripping, and the husband was cool with that. He wasn't tripping. Some niggas don't
I
care.
don't often see where the man doesn't eventually want her to stop. I'm not this topic actually comes from a post that a black man made and said
He was
that
a rapper. Montana of 300, I think it was.
Rapper,
From
black
Chicago.
man,
Shout out to
whatever.
him.
he said that women who have OnlyFans accounts can't really expect a man to take them seriously because you out here showing your body, doing the most, whatever it is on social media. Like, how can I take you serious if this is what you're doing for money? And I'm for me, on both ends, 50-50, I get it. Women cannot do what men do. We just can't. We are not men. We're not created to be men. We should not want to carry ourselves as men. So that's just the truth. It sucks. Say whatever you want, but it just is what it is when it comes to that. I'm not saying that these girls don't deserve love or a genuine relationship, but I would really like shout out to Nina's 420 Life. She is a stripper who got out the strip club and really started making her money via Instagram. And not only does she make her money via Instagram now on her OnlyFans account, she teaches other girls how to not only build their credit score, build their portfolio, so that they can also get out of the strip club and make even more streams of income. Because the way it's looking, it seems like you can make way more money on OnlyFans than in the strip club. If you're willing to, I just seen a video where a girl made $2,300 in a week, 7 fucking days from OnlyFans, and she never once showed her titties, showed her vagina, showed her ass. It was swimsuit pictures, it was feet pictures, and it was things of that nature. If somebody see what, so when it's that, I'm really not knocking it. Because my thing is, I post swimsuit pictures on Instagram now for free. So if you're telling me that I could put it on Instagram and you would pay $10 to see the picture, I don't see why not.
Shout out to the trick ass niggas of the world. Man, y'all making it easy
Stop,
out here.
it's not tricking. What is the difference between a man paying an OnlyFans account to see a woman in her swimsuit than a man buying a Playboy magazine?
The bitches in Playboy's naked.
Not all of them.
Most of them. And I'm not paying for no Playboy magazine. She not getting naked.
Three naked ones in the middle.
No, it's a bunch of naked ones. When I used to get Playboy, them motherfuckers used to be mostly naked. I never paid for one.
But it's a magazine. It's a magazine though.
Mm-hmm. They naked.
Is that not tricking off to the Playboy company? You're tricking your $7, $8 to them?
At least they naked. Man, I ain't paying, but they be naked though.
So if you're naked, it's not tricking.
It's still tricking.
Okay, so then
you paying for pussy, you tricking. Paying is tricking. So they are tricks at the end of the day. But I'm much more judgmental of a nigga that's paying for nothing. That's like paying a bitch for conversation or some shit. Like, you crazy as fuck. Ain't no way in hell. Like the niggas who used to pay for the sex lines, that's a whole different level. You paying for a bitch to talk to you, you must be a terrible fucking person for you to have to pay.
That's judgment. You just said you wasn't gonna judge what you judging.
I didn't say that. I say I judge the fuck out of bitch. I'm a judgmental ass nigga. But when you in a relationship, I don't judge your relationship with a woman. Like if y'all happy with y'all relationship, I don't judge that. But if you paying for conversation, I'm judging that shit. That's some bullshit.
Why is there a double standard between the two?
What you mean?
Between men and women. Like, if a man wanted to do this, I feel like it would be okay.
Having the OnlyFans?
Yes.
Oh, so like Safari, because Safari got an OnlyFans.
Oh, what's on it?
Probably his dick.
He's married though, is that okay?
I think she got an OnlyFans too. I think both of them do.
Wow.
They hustling. Yep. Eric Amina, right?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
his
They
wife.
both got an OnlyFans account.
I don't think I would be okay with my husband having an OnlyFans account.
Well, it's not a double standard then.
I'm just saying for me personally.
That's the same across the board. But honestly, I don't know. I don't think a lot of women
would you be okay
be
with
cool
your
with
wife
that.
having an OnlyFans account?
Fuck no, and I don't think she'd be comfortable with me having one either. Neither one of us will be cool with the other one having one, but that's us. But for the couples that's cool with that, then I don't judge them.
Would you let your significant other have an OnlyFans? If they were showing their feet, would you say, okay?
Just feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, my wife showing her feet. Do your shit, babe. Make that
so
money.
feet is okay?
Yeah, make that money.
Yeah, feet.
Is swimsuit pictures okay?
Depends.
What depends
I have
on?
to approve of the swimsuit.
Yeah.
A two-piece.
I'd have to approve of it.
It really depends on.
Yeah, like if it's like showing areola and shit.
No nudity. No nipples, no nothing. Just a two-piece swimsuit. Not see-through.
Like I said, I'd have to see it. Yeah, I'd have to see the swimsuit.
All the cheeks is out. Booty cheeks is out.
Nah.
What? No. So that's where you draw the line.
No. We not doing that.
Can she wear that kind of swimsuit though to the beach? Just out.
No. Got your ass out? No. We're not doing that.
I don't. Well, now there are, if that's worn, they have things like these,
sheer covers.
yeah, to where you can't see like all of that. But
So your lady can wear maybe a thong type one-piece swimsuit with a sheer cover. That's okay for you. Your wife can't do none.
I don't agree with that shit. I'm just saying they have shit to go on. Yeah, they have shit to cover.
And they said, I'm just saying it exists. Nigga, I ain't say I was cool with
You
it.
didn't say it was cool. That's very interesting.
What nigga is cool? I mean, well, there are a lot
if
of
they're there,
cool.
here's my thing. I've
Cups.
worn one-piece swimsuits that were maybe thongs in the back, but I'm with my man. And even if I wasn't with him, I'm grown. So
what's the point of having your ass out in public?
that's how the swimsuits made.
They got swimsuits that your ass ain't out too.
Yeah, so what? When you as a woman gonna be like, oh, this one gonna have my ass hanging out, and I gotta do what is that?
Tan it.
You can tan that shit at a
You can tan at a tan salon.
Yeah.
Black people don't go to tan salons.
Black people don't even have to fucking tan.
Where I'm a tan at home.
In the backyard.
By the window.
I don't have no yard.
Find something.
I
Yeah.
live in LA. Ain't no yard.
Better get a spray tan on that motherfucker, some shit.
Yeah.
So wait, that's inappropriate? Y'all bothered by that? Wait. Is that not okay?
Oh.
Yeah, my bike is behind their car.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what do we do?
All
Go move it.
right.
We'll keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I don't understand like you having your ass out like that. Like,
It's a
and
swimsuit.
I get it, but there are other swimsuits. Like, what's the final thing? Like,
I'm already in a two-piece. I don't understand what the problem is. Hold on, Ben. We gonna get you in on this while Young Dolly goes to take care of what he needs to take care of. Let's talk to the people. If her body, she's warranted, she can wear what she wants. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Shots. Mr. Shots says, one of our avid listeners here.
yeah, she most
She gonna
definitely
wear
can,
what
but
she want.
I put it like this: like every woman knows their man. What's gonna fly and what's not.
True.
So like if you have a dude and you know that he's not, you know,
Why would he not be?
Is that disrespect? It don't matter.
It would be. I agree. If you know that your man don't like a certain something, I advocate for doing what makes him comfortable. Doing, if you know he's not cool with it, like, okay, I'll give a prime example. Me, my best friend, and another friend went to a paint and sip.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend is married. When we were done with the paint and sip, the owners, which were some black guys, came by to take pictures with us. In the lineup, she was next to him, then me, then my other friend. And she was like, friend, switch spots with me. Mm-hmm. And in my mind, I thought, mind you, he didn't say nothing to her. She didn't say nothing to him. Nothing inappropriate went on. But for her, it was just about how it looked. And she know her husband better than we do. And she knew if he had saw where she was next to him, then me, then it would have been an issue. So she killed that shit before it was an issue. And I respect that. Now me, I'm not fucking moving. Because you need to fucking trust me and know that no matter where I'm at, no matter what the fuck's going on, when I come home at the end of the day, I'm coming home to you. I'm not doing no shit like that. But I respect her and their dynamic. I want somebody who not gonna question me about, well, why you standing next to this nigga? To me, that's insecure shit.
No. I mean, I don't think it depends. Like it's all about what the chemistry was. Like
You shouldn't be
It
standing
wasn't
next to
no.
niggas.
Why?
So like,
Yeah.
but I respect her.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I respect her for nipping that shit in the bud. That's called having respect, even when you know they not around.
What?
Yes. Okay, so I gave him, we were talking about respect in a relationship and what's okay and what's, because Mr. Shot said no matter what the swimsuit look like, a woman's body is her body and she should be able to wear what she want to wear. And so I gave Ben an
She
example.
can wear that shit single.
Yeah.
See, that's always his response though to something that he don't like is, oh, we'll do it single. Oh, we'll do it single. No, that's not the response either. It's, I'm still myself even when I'm married to you. So it doesn't matter if I wear this swimsuit or not. I'm coming home to you. I married you. I stood before God and claimed you. So why does it have to be this big issue?
I mean, but how many women have did the same thing and did, you know?
Well, and men too. We could play that game all day.
But we can play that game.
Okay, so it's like he's married. His wife, I'm pretty sure, knows boundaries.
Right.
They're being set.
Right.
So if she stepped those boundaries, that's her choosing to disrespect him because she knows, you know, what boil his blood or whatever.
Right.
And the same for him. You know, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with wifey where she be like, yo, ex-wife.
It's some shit she don't want me doing. So if I say,
he done nipped it in the
fuck
bud.
what you got going on, fuck your requests.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just post this shit because this is what I want to post.
No, I get
social
boundaries.
media.
You said a key word being boundaries. I get boundaries. Let me tell you what I just told you.
But that's a boundary.
Me, my best friend, and another friend went to a paint and sip. It was a black-owned paint and sip. After it was over, the guys who owned it had not done anything inappropriate, just wanted to take pictures with people who came out to support the event. It was the dude, my homegirl who married, then me, then her. My homegirl who married leaned over to me and was like, hey friend, switch spots with me so that I would be next to the guy, she would be in the middle between me and her husband. And I was like, what was that? She was like, just don't want her husband to see the picture and then make something out of nothing. And I felt like I respected that. I was like, wow, you gonna go through these levels. And I was telling Ben, I need my nigga to be secure that I don't give a fuck who I'm standing next to. Michael B. Jordan, Denzel Washington, the nigga from up the street at the Crenshaw and Slauson car wash, and know that at the end of the day, my lady is going to be with me. Why do I have to move? She didn't do anything improper. This nigga didn't even try to talk to her. I could see had he been doing some shit, that'd be a different situation. But I'ma just move.
Simple respect.
So when you're married, you're not
no random bitches neither.
Yeah.
It wasn't random. It was all of us. It was my birthday.
Them was still random niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
Who hosted the event?
He know that? Her dude know that?
If he had asked her, then she could say, baby, those were the men who hosted the event.
Yeah, and it probably would have been smoothed over, but shout out to her for understanding that she didn't even want to open that can of worms.
You know what that is?
What?
That's not leaving room for error. That's
exactly.
what that is.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, that's staying above reproach.
Cause I stand next to you?
She's staying above reproach.
You know how many pictures we have standing next to each other?
You're my co-host. My wife
Right,
understands that you're my co-host. You're not just some random bitch.
So like, do dudes that I date. They know, listen,
we're co-hosts.
You have a better situation. You got a wife. That's your wife. Y'all locked in before you even met me. Do you know how hard it is when I go somewhere? They see this picture back here, you and this nigga, y'all meet up every Sunday, y'all this. And I could tell people all day, oh, he's married and he's this and he's got 2 kids. Niggas still be looking at me like,
Cause what the fuck do they think happened after the show? Like, yeah, then we go have lunch and then he comes to my house.
Exactly. A nigga's mind can run crazy all day long. So it's like
that's insecurity.
That is insecurity, right? So I feel like her moving, even though it's respected, I feel like
but that's what
he's
it is.
insecure somewhere. Why do I have to do? Yes,
it's not because, like, put it this way: if she was to take that picture and then she's next to homeboy in the picture, he like, who the fuck is this? And she like, oh, those the organized to the event. Because that happened with my wife before. Like, who's this nigga in the picture? Oh, that's such and such. Oh, all right, for sure. Mm-hmm. And that's the end of the fucking issue. But my wife know, like, it's certain times, like when we was at the fucking when we did podcast pit, I was gonna take a picture with homegirl, and then it was like, nah, you know what? Nah.
What?
Like, let me just not have a picture with a random woman.
I think it's a difference too, though, between you by yourself. Now, let's say you had called me over.
Yeah, like if it was me and you and I was in the middle with the girl, that probably would have been cool.
That would have been 2 shows taking. No, that's inappropriate.
Yeah,
but it wasn't just her. It was her best friend, her other best friend, and us in the picture together.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If everybody in the picture, then it shouldn't be nothing. Like, it is what it is. But again, shout out to her for just having that level of respect, because that's the same shit I do.
That's Southern girls.
Maybe she didn't want to make it look like it was like a couple's night out or something.
With me, okay, so 3 girls and 1 dude.
Hey,
I thought you said it was 2.
yeah.
No, the second, it was 2 dudes who put it on, but it was only 1 taking the picture.
Oh, well, yeah, see, we didn't know that.
Yeah.
You said dudes.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe, you know, it's a couple of women, couple of dudes. And still, like,
Maybe
a lot
she
of
just didn't
times.
like the nigga.
No.
That could have been that too,
That's
but no.
possible, too.
When I asked her, because I was like, why are you making me move? Like, I'm a person who likes my sides and my angles when I'm taking pictures anyway. So I was like, I didn't want to do it. And so she had to explain to me that.
Yeah, make
what
hella
the
sense,
reason
though.
was. Again, people always have this misconception that single people don't understand it. But as a person who has been married,
But
went through insecure situations.
It ain't even that single people don't understand it. It's just when you in the relationship, the person that you with, you just have a different understanding. Like you dealt with an insecure dude, so you know, okay, this is insecurity. So we not dismissing the fact that you understand. It's just more of you know that there are situations where this ain't okay to a motherfucker. So that's more what it is than saying you don't understand. We understand that you understand, but certain shit is just like with the majority of people, that shit not cool.
I think we do understand. I mean, even in the same situation I'm talking about now, she's received more, what's the word? Well, for lack of a better word, more hate from her other partners who are married than her partners who are single.
Who, your homegirl who slid off for the picture?
Yes.
The married homegirls was tripping on her.
The married, I'm just saying throughout the years.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
yes,
the
they have
married homegirls,
they feel like, oh, they'll say shit to her like, oh, you don't make a move unless your husband say it's okay. I would never say that to her.
I think either they lying, trying to sound like they hard, or they just full of shit.
What you mean?
Like, a lot of my homeboys who are also in relationships will see me do something for my wife and be like, shit, I wouldn't do that. Knowing damn well they would. Like, if me and my wife is somewhere, or like, say we all in the living room, my wife is like, babe, could you go get me some water? And I go get her some water. Oh, you getting some water, huh? Oh, she wear the pants in your house. Knowing motherfucking well that if the shoe was on the other foot and we was at your house and your girl said, go get her some water, your punk ass would be up getting her fucking water, my nigga. Like, don't try to make it seem like you harder than me because I make concessions for my wife. Like, that's my wife. So I gotta make compromises and do shit for my wife. Like, nigga, why wouldn't I? But some motherfuckers, they see you do something for your mate and they try to sound like they better than you because they wouldn't do that for their mate, even though they probably would. They just putting on.
Pay attention to that kind of shit, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody who will make you feel a way about doing something for your mate, especially if like this is a good mate, not somebody who is a bullshit, but you know you have a good mate, good situation. Them, to me, that's situations of envy. Even though I don't always agree, like I said with that, I don't agree with that situation, but I respect it. And never, my thing is when she asked me to move, I fucking move because she asked me to, and that's what made her feel comfortable.
Because you respect her.
And because I respect her. Anybody who will put you in a situation to disrespect your relationship in general is somebody you don't need to be around. At all. I would never want to be around somebody who wouldn't respect my relationship. Whether you agree with how we in it, that's not for you to call me and her woman. Yeah,
because that's like what with men. The niggas who want to bring you around hoes all the time, knowing you in a relationship, like them ain't your real homies. Like when you know you trying to be faithful, like, nah, man, you know, I got a girl and, you know, she good to me. And you letting your girl punk you, nigga? Oh, that's how you moving now? Your girl run your shit? Like, dog.
Women hide and sneak more of their stuff together. Like, they more in cahoots.
Girl code?
Yeah, like.
Yeah and no.
Yeah, no.
I had a homegirl, no lie, tell me before, and she was like, oh, bitch, you can't talk to him, you got a man. And I was like, man, where? And she had to really, like, get in my mind and let me know. She was like, you got this nigga who does this, and this. That's your man. You can't be over here.
Shout out to her. That's a rarity.
Let me give her a point.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron.
You don't hear that shit often.
Yeah, she's still.
Girl, fuck Charles. Shit.
I didn't know yet. I didn't realize that was what was going on.
Women know you talking to dudes.
Yeah,
they won't say nothing.
Cover that dirt right on up.
Yeah, that's our cousin.
Yeah, girl, we was having girls' night. That's our brother.
Yeah, they good with that shit.
Are y'all serious?
That's our fucking brother.
Y'all serious? Like niggas don't do this shit every
They have
day?
friends be like, oh,
No, we just saying that women do it too. We not saying that niggas don't do it every day. We just acknowledge the fact that we know niggas who will bring you right around some bitches knowing you in a relationship.
Who's better?
Who's better what?
women.
Okay.
At lying? Hell yeah.
I didn't say
duh.
it lying.
Who's better at what?
Holding the friend accountable.
Men. Men.
Yeah.
Because certain niggas will not allow you to do some bullshit when you got
On
good
what
women.
planet?
Earth.
On
This
what
one.
planet?
This
Y'all-
one.
Women ain't telling their homegirls not to do nothing. They'll tell them that like, oh, I seen
Especially
old
'cause,
boy
like,
the other day, or they'll bring up a nigga that they liked from like 10 years ago. Like, oh,
If you seen them, you seen
I
them.
seen Jason the other day.
I got his number for you.
Yeah, I got
No, that's
yeah.
too much. That's too much.
You know, shit.
Yeah.
I got Jason's number, you
He told
know.
me he lived 2 blocks away from
Yeah, he
me.
ain't even far.
You know,
Y'all done?
I'll babysit for you.
and as soon as you go down to the H, I go Jason. Why about that? With the why?
Y'all done?
Damn.
Y'all got it all out?
Put the juicy fruit right on him. God damn.
So, Ben, do we have a bonus this week?
Are we even over? Shit.
Yes.
Probably this bonus.
I already have to reset this.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the
All right,
Wops.
so
No shout out to the Dops.
it's nothing crazy. It's just sexual connection versus spiritual connection. Which one is more important? And why or why not?
Seem like they one and the same to me.
Mm.
When you really get that shit put on you, that shit becomes a spiritual motherfucking thing. So I don't think them motherfuckers is separate. Like nigga, that shit, that's some WAP. Nigga, some WAP is a spiritual situation right there. So
I don't know, because a lot of women got the WAP, but you won't have a spiritual connection with a bunch of women.
You can't interject while he doing the
I
bonus.
don't know if they really got the WAP, nigga. That shit spiritual. I don't know. They might not got the WAP like that. Cause if you got that flight, I don't know, G. But it depends on the connection a lot of times. Cause it's like this, my nigga. Like just some good pussy and like a real connection. Like to me, nigga, the connection make the pussy better. So I feel like nigga, it's kind of one in the fucking same.
You can be a bum ass nigga and have some amazing dick. And not know how to talk to me, not know how to motivate me, not know how to inspire me, not know how to hold me accountable on my bullshit, not know how to pray for me, not know how to lift me up.
You finna give a point for
You
all
can
the shit, huh,
still
nigga?
have
Same point.
Great dick. It's not. It's different because they are a different connection. And here's the crazy part. You can know how to pray for me, lift me up, inspire me, all of those things, and your dick be trash. So I don't feel like they are one and the same. If you come across somebody who has both, that is a rarity and something that should be appreciated. And I will agree with is having them both. 9 times out of 10, the spiritual connection, if you have that spiritual connection, that sexual connection is going to be better. A person could be a 7 sexually, but you have a spiritual connection, that could bump them
Push
up
it
to
up to a
about
10.
an 8 or a 9. No. A 10 is going to be a 10 because it's a motherfucking 10, okay? Yeah. So, thank you, man. So, ain't nothing gonna make a 10 a 10 other than it just being good. And my thing is, what is good to Chelsea may not be good to Amber. It may not be good to Alicia. It may not be good to another woman. That's why the spiritual is so important, because what turns on and excites one woman does not turn on and excite another woman. And the same for men. So they both have to be taken into account. Because of good sex and then you not having the spiritual connection, honestly, when you get older, see, when you're younger, you can have that sexual connection and not that spiritual connection, and you'll still keep that motherfucker around, right? Because the sex is good. But then when you get older, you realize that that spiritual connection is so much more important. So a motherfucker can have that good dick and no spiritual connection, you'll let that motherfucker go.
I feel like some motherfuckers, without a spiritual connection, the sex ain't even all that good.
That's the case too, but that's really got to be some trash ass dick. Cause listen, like you said before, a bum ass niggas that be sitting at home driving that girl Altima, pushing that. What do they have? Good dick. That's why they letting that shit go on.
They can have some spiritual dick.
They don't have no spiritual dick because the spiritual dick would convict a black man, and he wouldn't even be comfortable sitting up on his woman like that. Spiritual is also about conviction and your bullshit. So if you can't handle the conviction, then you really ain't on your spiritual journey like you think you are.
Hallelujah.
Man, she done took it to church.
Yeah, nigga. You know I ain't into that shit.
It's Sunday.
Wow, that was dope. So which one is important? You said they equal. Which one is important? More important? Spiritual, sexual?
Both. I will cut you loose for not having either one.
So we made the same fucking point.
Same
No.
She just made hers longer.
No,
Yeah,
no.
she-
Because here's my
said
thing. Don't
which
even
one
be
is
going
more?
back and forth. Yes, he said at the end that both, but in the beginning it was the sexual.
Exactly, but it's
You
the
can't
same.
say
It's
no. It's
both.
not the
It
same.
makes it both.
See,
If it's the same, it's both.
Wavering.
And you said it's different, but it's both. So we both said it's both. We just took different routes to get to the same place.
no. I'm saying as you grow and as you get older, like if
which
you got
one?
a 20+-year-old, you might be, hey, I'm trying to get this nut off, and I'm in school. I ain't really trying to look for more than that. So that's where you at. It depends on the individual.
And you won't even stick with a motherfucker though. So that
You
is
don't
the
need to be
same.
sticking with nobody in your 20s, bro.
Exactly.
Get that nut and get on your grind.
Like I said, we took two different routes to get to the same fucking place.
Dolly took the freeway. You took the scenic route.
Exactly.
Well,
What y'all get on my fucking
She wanted to see the
Where?
boys.
winner, cat versus dog from behind. CJ.
What?
With the
I
wop.
know I was behind.
With the wop.
You cannot be saying that. You're an idiot.
I like wop.
I know you do. What nigga don't?
Wops
So-
is the greatest.
This is another episode of the
What
Cat
about
versus.
What about wow?
Wop.
What's that?
Wet ass. Wob. Wet ass booty.
This has been another episode of the Cat vs. Dog podcast with myself, Chelsea, and my amazing co-host, Yung Dolemite, and none other than the super producer, Ben Reddy. If you would like to support
I'm
the Cat
anonymous.
vs. Dog podcast, be sure to check into our Patreon. Visit Town E House Media. Correct. Make sure to check in on all the podcasts under the Townhouse Media umbrella. Talk Flirty Tuesdays with Nikki. Just tune in because it's anytime on Tuesday. We have
Sports
a new
for
one,
You.
Sports for You, on
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays at
6
p.m. Be sure.
Mark, John Watson,
Oh.
Nick Freeze.
All of them.
All them niggas. Shout out to all them niggas.
Shout out to all them niggas. Be sure to tune in to No Rules with Mark and Will. Are they still Wednesdays?
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Hump days never be the same.
Never be the same.
Yes. No Rules still going up. I mean,
Damn.
Too Much Game.
Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Whenever the fuck.
Thursday.
Whenever
Let's
the
write that
fuck.
down.
Might be in the morning, might be in the evening.
Okay.
It's Thursday.
Might be goddamn midnight.
Okay.
Thursday though.
Well, you can still catch the Cat vs. Dog podcast Sundays, 3 p.m. all this month.
Live at 5 Houston time.
Live at 5 Houston time. It's one more I'm missing.
No, you're not.
When is yours coming back, Ben?
I don't know.
Drop a bomb on that shit.
I'm gonna have
it'll be here.
I'm gonna have one of my homegirls. Are you open to one of my homegirls coming to
She want to show.
Audition.
No, they just want to do it one time and then that be it.
Okay.
As a guest.
Yeah, kinda. That's
She might have to
fine.
audition to be a guest.
Why would she have to audition to be a guest?
She might not be interesting. We don't
They
even know
are
her.
interested. That's why she hit me. That's why she asked me.
Is it the tall one?
Do it matter?
Yeah, because the tall one, she's interesting.
All my
Chuck the
partners
Doc
is
is, too.
interesting.
I don't think I know.
I don't
no
hang
other
around no
ones.
boring hoes.
That's what we all say.
No, I really don't.
We all say that. We
Oh,
think our
I
friends
know
are
boring hoes, but I don't hang out with them. It's a difference.
I hang out with some boring ass niggas.
So she ain't hung out with y'all in a while.
Some boring ass. We out.
We out.
Nigga didn't say don't leave room for error. Nothing.
Nothing. Didn't say last words for the people. None of that shit.
Don't leave room for error, motherfuckers
Right.
on YouTube.
If you stay